Sup, boys? Sup? Holy shit! Okay, the trailer's out, boys. The trailer is out. We were here for Okay, dude, I couldn't stay up last night. It was too freaking late. But the fucking trailer's here. The fucking ReZero trailer is here. I waited so long. This arc I've been so excited for. It's been hyped the absolute balls out. Like, oh my gosh, arc 6. I've heard so many good things about. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of the new outfits, but forgiven. Dude, okay, we're gonna just go straight into this. Man, holy crap, I've been waiting for this. I've been so hyped. All right, let's make sure this is good. Good. Give the trailer a like if you can, obviously. All right, let's head straight into this. I heard this is like the darkest arc or something like that. So oh my gosh. Can't freaking wait. All right, let's go.
バルス、いつまで寝ているの？いい加減起きなさい、バルス。
Oh.
無風でこの気温の低さ。
Oh, what?
おそらく地下でしょうね。くそがここに来たのはレムのことを目覚めさせるためよ。レムはバルスのこと信じてたんじゃないの？
黙れよ。
いいえ、黙らない。バルスは本当はレムのことなんてどうでもいいんでしょ。
Calm down, bitch.
夏樹くん？どうした？
Well, that got dark fast.
愛してる。
Oh shit, boys. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I wasn't drugged for this. Holy crap. Oh, this is going to be so freaking good. Dude, I heard about that scene too. That that was animated really well. Shit. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, best girl. Shala. Oh, Shala spotted. That's her voice actor? I did not expect her to sound like that.
ここが俺たちの目指してたプレアデス監視塔だって実感。
その理解度じゃせいぜい100点満点中の99点っす。
お前俺の言うことなら聞くんだよな。
なんすか？そんな真剣な顔で。性格の素直じゃない人。
Okay, I do actually like her voice actor now.
ずっと考えてたの。
点検に至りしぐしゃ。
Oh, Gin's voice?
許しを得よ。
Gin in
から始める異世界生活4th season.
Gin is freaking in ReZero? About freaking time. Holy crap. About time. All right. This is April? Oh, I thought it was actually going to be January. But no, apparently. Okay, so it's April. Damn. Okay, let's go through this again. Let's make sure there's no after credits. No, we're good. Okay, let's watch this. I want to go through this again. As early as April? I know! Okay, so actually, I think the reason why it's that early is because basically the 4th season was supposed to be part of the 3rd season. But they didn't actually end up finishing making finishing up the episodes. So instead, they just decided to split it and call it a 4th season. But it was just going to be called season 3, part 2, probably. But yeah, so it was. I think, at least from what I heard, it was kind of like a last minute call. They realized they hadn't finished it by the time season 3 was like airing. So that's more or less why it's in April. But dude, that's nuts. Oh my gosh, I've been so excited for this arc. April 2026 is going to be such a depressing month. oh my gosh. Frick, man. Like, spring this year is going to be nuts. Like, okay, so right now, obviously the lineup is pretty freaking bad, right? The lineup right now for shit that's airing is like a few comedies and that's about it. But dude, next season and like like we're eating good 2026. I don't know if you heard the news, but they're also making a needy streamer overdose. Dude, I saw that. I saw that. Okay, I'm a little worried because it is Yoastar. Yoastar has good animation most of the time, but I don't know. Their direction has been a bit, at least with like Arknights and Go Go Loser Ranger, hasn't been the best track record. But oh, I'm so excited! I played that game quite recently, actually, like literally like a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, such a good game, such a good ass game. I can't believe it took me so long to actually play that, but now now that I'm a big fan, I'm like, there's way too many good announcements right now. Hope they don't pull School Days on us. Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, let's play through this again. I actually want to go through this kind of slowly. Let's break this down. If there's anything to break down. Okay.
バルス、いつまで寝ているの？いい加減起きなさい、バルス。
Oh, like, dude, that is so like I did not freaking see that coming. Holy crap, that's just like it just happens. I love that I don't actually know what they're saying.
気温の低さ、おそらく地下でしょうね。ここに来たのはレムのことを目覚めさせるためよ。レムはバルスのこと信じてたんじゃないの？
黙れよ。
いいえ、黙らない。バルスは本当はレムのこと。
Dude, the voice acting is as good as always, but it hits. It hits. Oh, this is exactly how I imagine this scene to go. Oh man, this season is gonna be so dark, and I love it. I love it.
なんてどうでもいいんでしょ。
ふざけるな。
夏樹くん、どないしたん？
Oh, we still haven't gotten the reveal for what's her face, have we? Anastasia? Anime only still don't know. They don't know. They're gonna find out. But yeah. Let's see. Last season was way too happy. I knew something like this would happen. Yeah, dude. This is like the darkest. This is absolutely the darkest season. For sure. I mean, that makes me super excited, but wait, what do I know? What do I clean it? Oh yeah, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Yeah, good luck. Here's the thing though. It was actually supposed to be so you know what's really stupid? Is that the whole point of this what happens in the second season has to do with Anastasia. Like literally the whole point of the second season, other than like Amelia's character development, like everything else has to do with freaking Anastasia. And they just cut it. Assuming they're gonna wait to reveal it and like a real obviously these I'm going to guess that they waited for this season to have the big reveal. And they wanted to reveal it when like Subaru finds out or something like that. But yeah, guys, like you do not know. That shit's fire. But anyways, all right.
愛してる。
Oh, that whole you can feel it. You can feel it. This is the best thing about ReZero. ReZero is the only show I've ever seen that makes me feel like like you could feel what Subaru is going through. So like, the voice acting does it. The character building does it. As much as I don't like Amelia, she's written decently. So let's see. Okay, let me guess what's gonna happen. Amelia is one of the witches working under Satella, and Satella is secretly an alternate universe Amelia. Wow. I mean, to be fair, we don't know yet. But I mean, like, I'm pretty darn sure they're the exact same voice actor. Like, they look exactly the same. I don't think that's like I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. Like, I think we all know that they're the exact same person, but I wouldn't say alternate universe. I would just say alternate timeline. That's what I would guess. I don't actually know for sure. I don't think it's actually been revealed yet, but um I know Arc 9. I've been watching a lot of like Arc 9 uh by mistake, but I mean I've been getting a lot of Arc 9 spoilers. And there's some crazy lore dumps to do with like like Aldebaran and Subaru. Do that shit and with Echidna. That crap is good. Like those, it's some of the craziest shit. Do not look it up though. Like, do not look it up because you absolutely want to save it for when it actually gets revealed. Obviously, this is gonna be way down the line. Obviously, Arc 9 is not gonna be animated for a while, but if you could somehow not get spoiled by then, that shit's kind of good. Nah, if it was alternate timeline, that would mean that Subaru did really abandon all those people before he prioritized his own life. That would make it really dark. So it's complicated. Right now, we don't really know what's going on with Satella specifically. Um, but yeah, let me just say Aldebaran, okay? Yes, he has a lot to do with this. Okay. So Aldebaran is kind of the more or less the key to finding out sort of what's going on. Um and it's crazy how much is hidden in like all of his dialogue. But yeah, no, this shit. Dude, I'm so hyped for like all some of the reveals that come out. I'm pissed because I know all this now, but yeah. Try your best. Try your best. Um, Obviously, it's hard in the ReZero community. There's a lot of people who just want to spoil it, but fair enough. I mean, they just want to talk about it, right? But yeah. If you could stay away from those, dude. I'm disappointed in myself because I wanted to like experience those spoilers for myself when they actually like come out in the show and be like, because I know it's gonna be like freaking. It's like, in my opinion, it's similar to like I don't know how you feel about the Attack on Titan lore drops, but say like some of the spoilers near the end of Attack on Titan kind of feels like that. ReZero fans are eating so much. Us Konosuba fans get one banger season every 10 years. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know, dude. Frank, I love Konosuba. It doesn't come out enough, but shit, yeah. Two of the goats, honestly. If I were to put top isekais, I would honestly put ReZero number one, like absolutely clears. I would say objectively, maybe not so objectively, but I think Konosuba is probably second for me, at least. I think this is more personal, but I think Konosuba would be second for me. Um, and then maybe Mushoku Tensei. To be fair, I actually don't like Mushoku Tensei, but I do have to acknowledge that it is, it is good. There's good aspects to it. It is written well, I'll say. So I don't know. It has parts I enjoy, and I think the world building is good. I just don't really like it. I would say top Isekai number one is Konosuba, two ReZero, three Overlord. More of a comedy, guys. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's the thing. You got to know your genres, right? And so I try to be like, I try to sort of incorporate my biases into kind of where I place things, but obviously for somebody like me who's super into dark shit, um, ReZero, for me is obviously I'm gonna put at the top. But yeah, I mean, in terms of isekai, there aren't that many options. It's just kind of like there's like the goats that everyone hears about, and then everything else is kind of crap. So, or like just doesn't hold a candle like whatsoever. So it's kind of like there's like five or six good ones out there. But I mean, it's a trashy genre. You're not really watching it for the good stuff. It's just like fantasy crap, which is fine. You do you. I do the same thing with romance. Um, but man, now you're making me sad. I remember I miss Konosuba so much. It's been a while. But eight. mm, If NSO gets an animation, maybe DDLC will get one too after 10 years. Maybe. I still actually haven't seen Overlord. From what I've seen from it, from what I've heard, I haven't heard like at least from people like I trust. Haven't heard the greatest things from Overlord. Um, but I might actually have to watch it. It depends. Like if a new season comes out, I might actually watch it. And then here's the thing: I'm realizing nowadays, now that I'm older, I go back and like watch stuff, and I like completely change my mind. Like it happened with Chainsaw Man. Like I hated Chainsaw Man with a passion when it first came out. Then I went to watch the movie, and I watched or rewatched the first season right before watching the movie, and completely changed my mind. So I do have to say my opinions kind of change over time. Overlord isn't anything genius or whatever. It's basically solo leveling, but the characters have actual writing and it's not shit. Okay. Okay. No, fair enough. Here's the thing: it's like it's all about sitting down and liking the characters for me, right? Like I think a lot of ReZero is one of those ones that I can't really relate with a lot of the characters, but the story's good enough. Um, it's dark enough that it actually can sort of hold a candle. Even though I don't really, I think there's some really good characters that I absolutely do like, but it's not really a character driven show in terms of like how you know, as in like Subaru can do some really shitty things, right? And it'll piss me the hell off, but I'll still keep watching, um, because I could kind of see it on paper. And I think something has to be as good as ReZero for that to really work. But in most cases, like the driving force for me to keep watching a show is, do I like the characters? Do I relate to them? Are they just fun? It doesn't have to be a comedy. You don't need to be making jokes, but just are they likable? Right. Um, so honestly, if Overlord has fun characters I appreciate, I'll binge that shit. I'll eat that shit up. Yeah, so I'll probably give it a shot, honestly. A lot of these big ones kind of deserve a shot. Uh, the fact that so many people like them as well kind of speaks to that. So I should at least give it a shot. I'm too quick to hear from somebody close who's like, "Oh no, that was crap," and so I just ignore it, don't watch it. But anyways, all right, okay, let's get back to this. Got a little distracted. Hold on. Overlord's best part is definitely characters. To be honest, they should give it a watch. Yeah, honestly, you convinced me. I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, let's keep going. So let me go back here.
愛してる
Let's play this into
プレアデス監視塔の中かしらシャーラスプレアデス監視塔の
To be fair, okay, I'm a little annoyed because I watched like a Kidnet's video on I think it was Greed. No, it wasn't Greed. No, it was I think it was Gluttony If. I watched the Gluttony If a Kidnet video, which kind of spoiled a lot to do with like Shala, but I've been a long time Shala fan. Okay, I've absolutely loved Shala for a very long time. So they did somehow enter that tomb, and they found that girl and the boy. I'm going to assume so. Again, like I've tried very hard to try and keep my knowledge of this season. So let's just take a look here. Yeah. So assumedly they get to the tower. There's this tower in the middle of the desert that we saw in the last like um visual, I presume. And okay, so they're able to get in, assumedly. Are they? I forgot. Are they looking for gluttony? I think they're looking for gluttony, aren't they? There's no one riding the wagon, by the way. That's true. Huh. I'm assuming, okay, obviously because they brought this dude along, they brought Julius along, they must be looking for gluttony. I'm pretty sure they brought Rem along too, so it's got to be. I'm pretty darn sure it's a gluttony thing. I don't remember what they said at the very end of the last season. Oh yeah, who is this dude again? I don't even know if that joke gets old anymore. Like it's like it's reached the like classic level of like dumb joke. Where it's just been said so much that it's like it got old and then it became ancient and now it's just a classic joke.
プレアデス監視塔の星番星様の可愛いお
Wood. Wife there, by the way. I'm just gonna say though, I have not heard like obviously there's like the Rem shit that everyone, obviously I'm a Rem fan as well. But everyone was like bowing down before Rem for the longest time and then she got booted. But since Rem, the only other character that's like kind of risen up to a similar level, not nowhere near obviously, but to a similar level, was Shala. And I kind of see why. Let's see. I'm guessing you haven't seen Sky Quartet season 3, but in the background there you can spot Julius just hiding every episode. Really? Really? Oh my gosh, yeah, dude, that was another thing. That was literally yesterday. I saw a clip from Sky Quartet and I was like, damn, I need to watch this. I'm meaning to get to that. There's so many things I'm watching so much crap for every season that I just forget about the classics. Which is, really sad. I have to make a list. I'm just gonna write that down right now. Sky Quartet. Cool. All right, we'll get to that. We might have to take a look at that again. Can I just say something? This is like a very personal me thing, but these type of shorts, like anime characters, like Call of the Night and shit like that, it does something to me. I don't know what it is, but it's. Does anyone else like? I don't know. It does something. Who's that girl in the middle? Oh, this bitch! Oh my gosh, I forgot about this bitch. Sniff. Yeah. Of course, yeah, of course. Yeah, this bitch from season 2 and season 1, actually. I think she's got a new outfit now, but I hope they kill her. I don't like her at all, so I hope she dies. I really do hope she dies. Let's see. Also, goddamn, Amelia is getting buffed every season. Oh, let's do a bit of a zoom in on that shit. Enhance real quick. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this outfit, like at all. I think Fortuna's outfit looks like crap. At least her original outfit looked really good, right? I really like that, but this one kind of looks mid. I don't know, it's kind of mid. Amelia's getting her antis drip. Yeah, I know. Like the drip marketing in this season is a little mid. Again, Shala's great, Shala's wife, but I don't know. It's just it's a bit mid. It's a bit mid, and I don't. I can't really get behind it. I can get in front of it, but I can't really get behind it, if that makes sense. Oh, money.
ここが俺たちの目指してたプレアデス監視塔だって実感。
その理解度じゃせいぜい100点満点中。
Are they just like following this bitch around for like literally no reason? Like, I feel like they should completely mistrust this bitch. Like, she seems so incredibly sus, but I don't even know what really happens. So, I'm kind of interested to see how the first interaction goes. But
99点っす。
お前俺の言うことなら聞くんだよな。
okay, there's Tree. a tree. Huh. You know what? That doesn't mean anything to me. I legit feel like the NN jokes aren't even theories anymore. These directors are intentionally doing this. Yeah, they know what they're doing. they know it makes money. Can always get behind it. Can you now? Of course you could. Yeah, I know. I know you. I know you could. Yeah. Yeah. So I think these stairs mean a lot, considering we've seen them multiple times by now. Yes, you're right, but I still have no clue like what they could possibly mean, right? I'm going to guess either. Okay, so it's like a tower in the middle of the desert, as far as I saw from the last teaser. So, either they're going up. Okay, I'm assuming they're going up, right? Because that's what it shows.
中の99点っす。
お前俺の言うことなら聞くんだよな。
Shit. They going up? Yeah, they're going up. So, huh? I would have thought a tomb would have, they would have descended, but interesting. Why is she asleep now? Oh my gosh, dude! I just confused Rem with Ram there for a second because she's wearing pink. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah, I was like, when did frickin' what's her face get? Dude, when did frickin' Ram get like petrified? That's not the word, but like go into REM sleep.
その真剣な顔で性格の素直じゃない人が塔を作ったってところで
Hold on, we might need to take a look at that real quick. Huh.
塔を作ったってところで
Okay, now they're in frickin' Iceland? Why? How? What the frick this? Could it be an illusion, or did they get teleported out? Okay, now I'm really confused. No, there was also a part with these stairs, but that was dark and all. The other part, that was dark, and all the other parts were well lit. There's definitely a lower floor in the tomb too. I mean, that would probably make sense. I feel. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because the very beginning. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Okay, so then what would be at the top of the tower? Because assumedly the tomb, like the actual tomb, is going to be below. And I'm going to guess that this is probably the tomb. I don't know. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong if they said this last season, but this is probably the tomb of the Gluttony Witch, right? Right? I think. I'm not sure, dude. Like, what is this? Like, they're actually going ham. They're actually drawing it. Like, I'm surprised.
と考えてたの
点検に至りしくし。
Hold on. Not gonna lie, little sus, little sus. I don't know how I feel about that symbol. Your mom is at the top. um okay, so we know who wears the pants in your parents' relationship. Thanks for sharing that. Also the part where the crew reacts to the guy, Ashala or whatever girl looks spooked the fuck out. They're definitely not friends. I mean, Ram doesn't trust anybody. She's always got resting bitch face. I mean, she doesn't like anybody but Subaru, so that doesn't, They'll kind of have resting bitch face, honestly, and kind of want to zoom in and look at her face. She kind of looks a little. They drew that. I like these like meme faces in the background. If you zoom in on them, they're always great. See, I mean, I think he's just. I think they're just confused because she jumps on the main character, and starts like groping his man chest. But I mean, you could be right. I mean, you know what? You're probably right. I'm talking about that Shala girl reacting to the new character. Oh, I see. Hold on.
と考えてたの。
点検に至りしくし
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I actually didn't freaking notice that. I'm pretty sure this dude is like a huge deal in the next couple seasons. Like at least for I think probably for like the rest of the show. In fact, I know he's a huge part of like arc 7, which is the next arc after this. I'm not sure, but dude, having Gin finally in ReZero, we're so cooked. She sees competition. um, yeah. I never thought of it that way. Also, goddamn, the blue-haired girl looks like Roxy. I'm getting PTSD. Oh yeah, when you watch the season, you're gonna get PTSD. She does need to die real fast, but notice how Anastasia isn't a tad bit scared. Yes, she's evil. I knew it. I mean, I'm not gonna deny your conclusion, but how you got to that is a little. There's a few leaps in there, but yeah, I mean, fair enough.
かの
It just hit his face. What the frick?
許し
Never
を
mind.
得るリゼロから始める異世界
That'd be really funny. No, there's no actually. Subtitles. Well, okay, interesting. Okay, so I think he's a character that specifically comes from a neighboring country, which kind of leads into Arc 7, which is when they piss off to a different country. So I'm assumedly he's kind of like the segue into that. I'm not sure. Again, I have actually no idea what he does, what part he has in this show. I just know that he's shows up a lot in Arc 7. So, and he also has that like style. Basically, the other country has a very noticeable like um drip. So, I would assume that to be the case. I'm curious what if this eye patch symbol means anything. Which might have been why they were hiding his face, and then now they're kind of hiding it with this. I bet that means something. I will not be trusting a single character in this arc, by the way. Yeah, that's a good that's yeah, completely fair, and I agree with that statement. Um, okay, and then we have just April. Okay, well there you go, April. Um, goddamn, freaking man, frick man. Shit. Okay, how it's actually still a while away. It's coming, and that's crazy. I just don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Frick, I don't want to wait. Um, we also got the Apothecary Diaries movie. Um, shit, I forgot about that. I'm totally going to theaters for that. It's gonna be weird going to theaters for an Apothecary Diaries movie. Notice how the background is purple. You know who else is purple? Oh my god, it's Satella. She's gonna kill. Yes, yes, I agree. Absolutely, that's what was happening. See, this is really just Satella shapeshifting. Quite frankly, um, I mean, I saw that coming. See right here, possession. He's possessed by Satella. Absolutely. I see it. I call it. I'm calling it now. I know what's happening. I knew it. I knew it. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. There you go. Right there. You could see it in her eyes. She's clearly one of the seven deadly sins. Anyways, yeah, we're definitely getting more Satella this season. I'm happy. I hope so. I hope so because like they're not telling us shit. We've just been getting like Satella ASMR for like the past 3 seasons, so kind of hoping for more content. Maybe an OnlyFans. I don't know. I can fix her. Thank you for your input. I hope you get help. I hope you seek help. I hope you find it. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but nope. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. Okay, now I want to check which season is this. So this is I want to see what's coming out that season now. Let's see. Anime seasonal. Man, this season's kind of crap. Like basically the biggest thing coming out. I mean, okay, there's I hear Academia, but like when the biggest thing is like that's everyone's kind of watching is Spy X Family. Oh, oh. Trailer is really short, but it shows so much stuff. Yeah, W trailer. Yeah, I know that was a good one. Okay, the first trailer that they showed for season 4, that was ass. That was ass. Also, you're saying this season is dry, but we got My Hero Academia season 8 and Spy X Family season 3. What you on? I'm a My Hero Academia hater, so that's where that comes from. And then Spy X Family is. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how well the third season's been going. I actually have to binge that real quick, but season 2 was boring as ass. So I don't really get the hype behind Spy X Family. First season was okay. First season was kind of fun, but season 2, I was dying. It was a drag. So I haven't even seen the first trailer. When did that even drop? Oh, you haven't seen the first trailer? Okay, it's basically like a lot of CGI. Yeah, ReZero season 4 trailer. Maybe like teaser trailer. Right over here. It was a pretty bad trailer. Oh, this season there's definitely more happening. There's at least 6 episodes of being so dark. Are you talking about My Hero Academia or are you talking about Spike's Family? Probably Spike's Family. But yeah, this is where I'm getting the tower shit from, right? Both basically. Oh, okay. Interesting. Like, I don't know. I've been hating on My Hero Academia for a very long time, and I have no intention to ever starting it. I do like I'm a little pissed that it's getting incredibly good animation. I'm seeing good clips from it all the time of like the latest seasons. And they look hype as hell, but I don't think I'll be able to get through the first season and second season and third season. Like it's just a lot. Like 8 seasons of this shit. And yeah, I don't, it's for me it's not worth it. It's not a show I like. There has to be a lower floor to that. Yeah, I mean, well, we saw that in the other one, so that makes sense. They're definitely underground in other parts, so yeah. Bunch of CGI, you know. I'll just Beatrice, just like her whatever bangs or whatever. Ponytails are just freaking like, going out. It looks goofy as shit. That's weird. I remember when I first watched it, I thought it was like, oh man, this does not look great. Like I was like super bummed out because of the CGI. But yeah, no, I'm looking at it again. It's actually not that bad. It's alright. I thought for some reason I thought there's way more. See, like I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just I'm just surprised. I can't tell if I'm pleasantly surprised, but I am. I'm just. I'm confused as well. I'm bewildered. Um. Okay. But yeah. No. That's basically the trailer. Um. Nothing super crazy. It didn't really tell us a whole lot. Well, I'm not complaining a single bit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly just surprised that they can get away with that. Like that they decide to do that. Um. Because like in all the illustrations that I've seen from the novels, they're not that bad, right? I lost NNN to Femboy Futa. The fuck are you smoking? What are you on right now? Are you good? Are you fucking good? brother, what is happening down there? Dude, oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, let's see what is going on here. So we got Frere, and I know everyone's freaking out about this season. Um, okay, we got Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously, Oshinoko. Okay, you know what I want to do, actually? This guy's definitely on something, yeah, absolutely. You know what I want to kind of I'm gonna read ahead I'm thinking of doing this at least. I want to read ahead of Oshino, like to the end of the manga of Oshinoko. See if it's actually as bad as people say. Because I honestly, when I heard what actually happened, I was like, honestly, that doesn't sound that bad. It honestly sounds kind of fine. It sounds a little messy, but it honestly sounded kind of fine. Misinput. My ass. yeah. Misinput. Yeah. I snorted it by accident. Yeah. Freaking. Dude, calm down. But I'm actually, yeah, I'm thinking of like reading ahead in the manga, and then making a video before season 3 comes out, to be like, is this actually as bad as they say it is? Maybe is this worth watching? I'm assuming they're probably gonna change a lot of shit for the ending. I definitely think they will, but and then also hearing like honestly, Gagak, you don't always trust what Gagak says, but after I heard him, he read it and he was like, nah, it made sense. That sounds like Oshinoko. Yep. And I was like, yeah. So actually have to read it myself because I think a lot of it goes into like how you execute it, right? I think what happened necessarily doesn't sound all that bad. Um, let's see. I mean, I'm not surprised people didn't see it coming. They were obviously going to do that. Like, I'm going to be honest. I think the reason why I was sort of surprised was just because like I didn't think the author, most authors can't really get away with that, right? Like a lot of people can try shit and, you know, can't really oftentimes pull it off for, marketing reasons. Editors like, nah, you're not allowed to do that, or whatever the case. So I was surprised that he was allowed to do that. But I wasn't surprised that that's how the story ended. In fact, that's kind of like, I think Aqua dying kind of makes sense. Um, no, I just sort of spoiled that shit. Oops, sorry, boys. That was completely on accident. But I mean, like, it's, I don't know. It makes it for me. I'm like, that's sort of not necessarily a fitting way for the story to end, but I kind, I get where it's coming from, right? And I'm not in concept. I'm not against the idea whatsoever. I personally believe that yes, it is still wrong, but people watch Mushoku Tensei and don't say a single thing about it. So who are they to complain about this? Now, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like picking and choosing, right? Like I think a lot of it is just coming from people being like, oh, well, I wanted him to get together with my girl, or I wanted him to, bang his sister. Like I don't really know where it's all coming from, but I kind of assume that a lot of it is, the shippers kind of freaking the hell out. Now, I have heard some issues about like the afterbook because he started writing like an after story, which is really just kind of like a continuation. I don't know. From what it sounds like, I don't really like where he's going with some of the characters. Like, what's her name? Akane is kind of doing some weird ass shit, and it kind of feels like he's dismantling the characters he sort of built up, which is a little confusing. I don't know. Again, like so much of this is like pe me hearing this from people who are like incredibly salty already about the ending. Um, and another thing is like, I kind of get annoyed when people are like, "Oh, a show is ruined by its ending." Yes, there are shows that can be ruined by their ending. Absolutely, right? Um, but I think Oshinoko is not one of them. The characters are too good, the dialogue is too good. I enjoyed the first two seasons so much. There's way more in there than just I think how it ends. Um, and hey, if the ending is as bad as people say, then maybe I just won't watch it. But I'm gonna be satisfied with the past two seasons. Same thing with like Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I hated the first season. I still do, but I love the second season. And even though people, say the ending's really really bad and say it is, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna dislike the earlier seasons. Like I'm gonna change my opinion. No, I'm still gonna rate the second season like a freaking 9 out of 10, like 8 out of 10. That shit was good, but I'm not gonna. I want to base it off like the actual quality. How much did I enjoy this? How much did I like this? Like it doesn't really, it's got to be a really weak show already for the entire thing to get ruined by the ending. And I think Oshinoko is too character driven to, the dialogue is too well written on the face. And each season, at least arc, has like a different point to it. So like it's I think a bad ending is not gonna sour the rest of the show for me at least. I don't know. That's my opinion. Um how could they do this to me? You're doing it to yourself, my guy. Calm your ass down. What do you do? What are you blaming? Who are you freaking blaming this on? Like this is all on you. Um uh New Fire Force season. Oh, I actually have to finish the first part. Whoops. Um I have thoughts. I have thoughts on Fire Force. Um I have thoughts. I don't even know if I want to share them. Like that's just a whole other can of shit I don't really want to open. And it's not even like I think it's bad. It's just like personal shit. I'm just like I just don't like the way author chose. He chose certain things that just piss me off. Um, I don't even like. I think I ignored it in like the tier list because I was like I just don't want to talk about this. I really don't. I did really like the first season though. Best example that you could give for what you're explaining is School Days, by the way. Yeah, like I mean, School Days. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was already shit to begin with. Like you can't You can't tell me like I don't know, man. Like you can't tell me like it was already weak. Like it was. I mean, first of all, it's kind of like set up to fail. Like the whole point of the story was to be shit. Um, but like it was. I don't know. It's School Days is kind of its own breed. And I honestly think it's kind of a funny like funny ass show. Um, but it is funny that they only like adapted the bad endings. I don't even know if there's a good ending in the actual game, but um like School Days, I don't think anyone was kind of like expecting it. To be fair, if you're expecting that to be like really good, you're kind of an idiot. Like it was kind of bad from the get-go, and then it just got really, really bad. Um wait, no spoilers for wait, what? They're about Fire Force or a certain part of me had a reaction to Fire Force, a very intense reaction. I like Niagara Falls type reaction, or maybe I don't want to know the answer to that question. I went into School Days at 11 years old because some some fucks told me on Discord that it was really good. Oh, you were one of the victims, huh? Oh, I would absolutely be one of those friends. Absolutely. In fact, I've already done that to multiple people. Uh, you got some good ass friends. Oh, oh, I hope that I hope you weren't traumatized. I thought DDLC was bad enough. Now I had to handle this shit. To be fair, at a young age, yeah, that would traumatize me too. Um, I think I watched it when I was like 15. Um, I also went in expecting it to kind of go badly, but I didn't know how. I actually watched it. The problem was is that was at my period when I was actually really into horror, so I was like intrigued. And then by like what people were saying about it, and I actually watched it, and it was like, nah, this is just bad. This is just garbage. It is great troll material though. You played DDLC at 10. What's really funny? What's really funny? I was talking to one of my friends, and we were like sharing our first anime, and for me, it was SEO in dub. That was my very first show. And I was like, okay, that's pretty bad. Like that's pretty, it's pretty oof, But I was talking to the other dudes, and they're like, "Oh no!" They expected me to say. Apparently, they expected me to say something way worse, and I was like, "Okay, well, what are they gonna say? Like High School DxD, some random crap like that? I don't know. Like, it's just kind of like I'm not really surprised." And dude's like, "No, my first show, the first show I ever watched was Kiss Exes." Bro was like 8 or something, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what got me into anime." I'm like. So, to be fair, I wasn't really expecting that. Why? Why? He's like, oh, I saw clips of it online. I got interested. I'm like, dude, I would understand High School DxD way more. Brother. Anyways, we can all agree Yuri is best, Doki right. Not really sure what that means. Holy shit, no way. Yuri is life brother. What got me into anime was 100 girlfriends who really That's got to be a meme, right? It's got to be a joke, right? Like you fucking with me, or is that actually your what got you into it? Because that's crazy. That's crazy if that's what got you into it. Oh, I swear on my life. Okay, I'll believe you. That's hilarious. I'm just surprised that sold you. Like I'm not that surprised that was your first show that you ever saw. I think that was the first anime you saw or whatever like that. But what surprises me is that was what sold you on it. I know you got into anime for two reasons. Very nice, very funny. I get that joke. That's hilarious. That's very nice. Okay, hold on. What were we even doing? Oh, look at that. Chained Soldier. Wow, look at that. This season. Oh, this. I'm actually really excited about Sentence to be a Hero. Okay, but which season is ReZero coming out though? It's spring. Here we go. So ReZero, Classroom of the Elite. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. I hate Classroom of the Elite. It is such a bad show. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna pretend here. All right, that the books are good. I'm gonna give the books the benefit of the doubt because I don't even know why. But I think the whole premise, the Classroom of the Elite, is stupid as fuck. Like it's ass. It is so ass. And like the only thing that I liked about it was that the main character was like, "Oh, I got no emotions." I'm like, Chad. That was like me as like a teenager being like, "Wow, this is so dope. Look at him. Look at him. He's so good. He's so great. He's like manipulating people. Wow. Wow." And I'm like, it was, but like, man, even when I was like 15, this shit was ass. If you think that show is smart, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. If you've ever seen, yeah, you should know damn well that anime was good enough to sell me. Fair enough. Is that anime on the right? Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. Yes, it is. It is. I honestly don't really get the hype around the show. It's fine. It's a decent romance. Nothing crazy. I think people are freaking out because like they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's like a romance where they're like almost fucking the whole show, but they're like not sure if they're dating." Like, wow, revolutionary. Like she likes him. And like they kind of like each other for like the whole time. And they're like doing stuff that couples do at like the end of shows, like at the beginning of the shows, except they're like not dating. Wow. And I'm like, I don't know. To me, it's like, yes, fair enough. I get it. Anime characters take way too long to handhold. But this show is like they're practically like French kissing, and then they're like, "Are we dating? Do we like each other?" that's, I don't know. I am smart though. You are. You are. Hell yeah! New season. There we go. Wow, a situationship. So much. Excuse me. I'm a huge fan of anime, not because I want good stories, but I want to kill time and stuff like Angel Next Door. That's my ex-family are perfect for this. Respect. I get that. I get that. It doesn't mean I can't shit on it, because I will. I absolutely freaking will. And like I have shows that I like that are crap, right? I absolutely do. Um, and you know that. Like if you watch my tier list videos, I will put things really high that should not be really high. Like, I will put things in A tier that I feel really guilty about. And they're crap. Like they're so crap, but I enjoy them. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna crap on shit. Like I will crap on shit if I can. Um, but I do understand that. Absolutely. I mean, that's like it's about knowing your taste, right? And being like, yeah, no, I understand it's crap. I understand it's stupid. And I like it anyways. There you go. Respect. I have other ways of killing time. You watch for the plot. Yeah, nah, I don't believe that for a second. What else do we have here? What is this? Oh, Wistoria? Neat. Sense of a Bookworm. I've actually heard this was pretty decent. Which season is this? It's not telling me? Frick. Welcome to Demon. I actually started this a long ass time ago. But it's a bit too childish for me, so couldn't really get very far. The beginning after the end already? Dude, that's coming out at the same time as ReZero. Can you believe that? The Warrior Princess of the and the Barbaric King. This is gonna be so stupid, and I'm gonna like it. Oh, this is good. I've heard this is really, really good. The end after the animation, season 2, yeah. No, the beginning after the slideshow is awesome show. Dude, that's sick. I gave it like a thumbs up. And like, granted, the thumb was up my ass, but it was up. A review of this show in the tier list video was so fast. I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna talk about this. Like, this is crap. This is so freaking crap. It was funny though. It was funny. I was actually scared about this show because I started reading the manhwa ages ago, and it just felt it is like for a good like 30 chapters discount Mushoku Tensei, but like so close that it feels like it's like you feel like there should be a lawsuit. Like it is bad. It is so bad how closely it follows Mushoku Tensei. But like it also feels crap, so it's not even like whatever. So I dropped the manhwa like so long ago. So I was really afraid that this show would come out and then we'd have like a new set of Mushoku Tensei fans like explaining why it's actually really deep and why it's like, wow, this is such a special show. It's probably the best isekai out there. Wow. I was really afraid of that, and then it shut the bed, and I was like, there was a part of me that was like quite happy. There's another part of me that was like, oh, I hope maybe I was wrong. You know, maybe this could be good. You know, with the right animation. And like 3 seasons later, yeah, this could be fun. This could be neat. I love laughing at fan bases. That is honestly one of the best things about being an anime fan sometimes. And without really good reason too. Like I don't really have too many very good reasons to laugh at them, but it is hilarious. Bookworm is eight. I just skipped it. I'm gonna be so fair. I mean, fair enough. Konosuba is always staying number one isekai for me. I don't care if there's a perfectly written anime with 0 flaws. The goat Kazuma is one of the best MCs ever. Okay, you're absolutely right. He is one of the best MCs ever. Absolutely. Like top 3, probably. At least. It also like top 3 isekais for me, but I think it's the problem is that it's also a bit of a parody, right? So it doesn't for me it doesn't really count as much as an isekai. Um It is. So I don't really get, like, obviously the argument I'm making doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but is a good show. Good ass show. One of the freaking goats. I don't think it's probably one of the best. I'd say that and probably Gintama. Those two are probably literally just the best comedy shows in anime, and pretty much any medium, I think. Um. Anyways, yeah, yeah. They need to give him more lines, and this Sky Quartet anime is mid without him. Yeah, that was kind of what I heard, which is why it took me a bit um to this like latest season to actually decide to start it, which I haven't, but I eventually will. Yeah, so I heard this is really good. I know one of my brothers read the manga to this and highly recommended it, so I'm excited for that. Oh, the most heretical last boss queen. Oh, I'm gonna die. Please don't do this to me again. Mistress Cannon is devilishly easy. I actually started the manga to this and it was crap. No, okay, it wasn't crap. It was trash. There's a huge difference. So I'm gonna watch this and I'm probably actually gonna enjoy it. But I do have to say, like, the manga is trash. Okay, but you could very much enjoy it. That sounds contradictory, which I pronounced wrong. But that's fine. Why does it say teacher with that art? Eh? Eh? Um, should I be scared of that anime? What the fuck? No, it's it's just it's just, you know. It's like trying to convince somebody that like an incest anime is good, right? Like it's not. It's trash, but you could also enjoy it, you know? like what's that other show a couple seasons ago that was written by a Rent a Girlfriend author? It was so trash. Like, it was so bad, but I did like it. Um. Oh, the one below Devilishly Evil. Oh, the teacher one. I'm actually pretty sure. Oh, I think I actually saw this. I'm pretty sure this is literally just like a hentai. That's like being played in the daytime, which sounds really weird. I've seen that show without knowing it was made by the author of Rent a Girlfriend, by the way. I knew it was, but I will say I did actually quite enjoy the second season of Rent a Girlfriend. I hated first season. Third season, I tried. It's just bad. And like again, like the show is bad continuously, but I did kind of have fun in the second season. But I do. It's just like, yeah, you can't even argue. It's a horrible show. It's a horrible show. But the author does have some talent, just on like dialogue levels. But that's literally it. Like he cannot write anything of substance or just remotely likable outside of his dialogue. Like, what's actually happening is just so shit. But um, only reason someone could ever watch Rent a Girlfriend is Rukia. Based. Yep. Rukia fans in here, boys. Let's go. This, okay, honestly, I'm so excited for this shit. I read a buttload of the manga. I was reading this when like no one else was reading it. I felt like so cool. Because this shit was so fire. This is absolutely one of my favorite romances. This is a good, well, when I say that, I mean like top like 10, 15. But man, this is basically, if you haven't read the manga, this is more or less another um what's it called? Frick, what's that show called? By the author of Oshinoko. Kaguya-sama. Yeah. Kaguya-sama. Basically, I would say it's almost as mm, it's like it's Kaguya-sama, but way more focused on the romance from the get go. Awesome, awesome. Freaking! Really hope it gets good animation because it deserves it. The art is incredible, and yeah, it's such a good show. Such a freaking good show. Marriage Toction. Um, heard pretty good things about. Something I meant to start a while ago, but every time I looked it up, it kept like I kept like getting something else that was like a BL, and I was like, nah, I'm good, nah. But now it's not. I find out it's actually straight, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's go. Frick, I'm actually interested now. Um, Anywho, okay, well, that's basically. Oh yeah, and then we got Needy Girl Overdose, of course. Can't forget that. What the hell is this? Hell nah. Hell nah. No. Oh, oh no. We should stop there. No. Absolutely not. Rukia, my favorite knockoff Sayori. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. Hell no, horror shows. I've had enough with 3-0. We actually need more, quite frankly. But the problem is, I just don't think. Okay, you know what I want to see? I want to see an actual horror anime because, like, literally ReZero and like Summertime Rendering is like the best you're gonna get, and those are more psychological. I just want to like. To be fair, jump scares don't work super well on me. They have, but they don't. They don't. They don't really get me too much. So I don't know. It probably depends on the person. But I do have to say, like, I just want to see one in anime because I've never seen one in anime before actually pull off like being scary or terrifying or just like making me jump a little. I just want to see that happen, right? At least once. Um, just like all their horrors so far have just been like just downright horrendous. Um, and so psychological ones are pretty good. Obviously, ones I previously mentioned, awesome shows. But outside of that, like horrible genre. So, personally, I think horror shows just can't be scary unless you got a really high quality screen. Horror games are definitely better at it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Um, but I know, because like I just want to see it, right? I want to see it once. Um, Actual like jump scare that makes me feel something, you know. Because you know the funniest thing, one that actually kind of like almost got me. It was actually in Link Click, when they find like some sort of like serial killer dude or something like that inside one of the bathrooms. That almost got me. Um, but outside of that, like, nah. So I'm just curious, right? I just want to see if you can pull it off like in 2D animation. Um, just get a meta quest and play Deep Space. Uh, just get a meta quest and play Love in Deep Space. Is that what you say? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. That's a really bad joke, but it was a joke. Anywho, all right. I should probably frick off. I got a lot of shit to do, but man, I just really wanted to watch this, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sorry, sorry. Um, yeah. So, dude, This is gonna be good season. Good ass season. Cannot freaking wait. Hopefully it gets, you know, the animation is as good as season 3, because the animation season 3 was quite solid. I was pretty happy with that. So hopefully the quality stays. But yeah, I should probably go. Thanks for chilling. Very excited to see where this goes. See you guys in 4 months, like, or whatever freaking season actually comes out. But and obviously I'll throw some videos out, and I'll try and do more streams, a bit more spontaneous now because I'm not using my model. Eventually I'll get chat on screen. Eventually, boys, we will get chat on screen. Yeah, I don't know. Appreciate y'all hanging out. 4 months is nothing. Deltarune fan. Deltarune fan. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you made it this far. I'm very happy you were still with us. Dude, I'm so sorry for your fan base. Well, you know what? Makes you stronger. You know what? Makes you stronger. Exactly. 4 months is nothing. 4 months is nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. It's fine. You guys are good. Y'all practice for this shit. All right. Anyways, well, I'm gonna peace out. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for chilling. Hope you're excited as for the ReZero 4th season as I am. But anywho, I'm gonna peace. Y'all have a good rest of your day, week, etc. I'll get a video out eventually. Working on it, working my ass off. But and don't forget to take a few shots tonight. Chillax. Watch something you like, as trashy as it can be. Don't be ashamed of it, even if I shit on it. I will judge you, but don't be ashamed. Peace.